Welcome back to Factorio SpaceX Extreme. I just noticed we're about to have some launches, and this strategy of the having four seems to work really well because this has just come down. These ones have launched just recently. These ones are about to fire off, and while they're firing off, these guys will be able to recharge. Meanwhile, this will go back, get another load, come down, and before these have cycled round, these two can fire off. So it is working pretty well for satellites. Having four when you're just running it slightly better than 2 per minute. Let's just see if that's still the case. Yeah, about 2.3 launches a minute we're getting now. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that turnaround. Now, this is the much touted destruction episode. So, here we are. I don't want any of this junk in my inventory, thanks guys. Time to deconstruct. I think I will leave the roboports around initially. Let's start. We need to take the beacons as well. Let's just tell our construction bots to get on with the job. Hopefully they have room for all this stuff. I don't know one way or another whether they do or not. But we'll soon find out. Because we have quite a few things stored up down here now. So each one of these rows is 60 furnaces deep, I think. In fact, we'll find out when we get to the top how many furnaces there are. Somehow this one isn't one extra, but yeah. So 180 furnaces in each row, there's 5 of them. So we're taking out 900 furnaces right now. You can see the carnage that all the construction bots are doing to our UPS. Certainly is not insignificant. That's the third one. Certainly took a lot longer to get these things set up than it is going to take to rip them down. Where exactly am I? All this mess going on, I cannot even see. Oh, there we go. The carnage, the carnage. Self-induced carnage. We'll have a lot of unused circuitry at the end of this as well, which not sure if we'll ever end up using, but that's fine. It's only circuitry, and this is the last row. Certainly the furnaces, we're not going to redeploy them, but they will get used up in purple science, so it's not a problem. And you never know, I might change my mind about deploying them. Maybe just for the sake of numbers, if I can't hit 500k plates per minute, I might have to make some more furnace stacks just so that I can. Wow, we're down into the low 20s in UPS. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I'm just hoping that all of this stuff can fit somewhere. We're probably building construction bots now. Yes, unfortunately we are. Never mind. Is it F5? Yes. Updates are taking 50 microseconds each time. Wow. Yeah, 19 now. UPS. It's the construction manager is contributing 17 of that. So if you take that off, we're down to about 31, which is fine. Logistic manager is busier than it needs to be. I realise there's some circuitry around some of the mines that is probably something else worth, let's get rid of that. Something else worth worrying about are our trains being allowed to exit the mines. It looks like they are. Let's see, copper 2. Okay, so we killed this with the signal still active, so that's fine. I mean, eventually I'll remove that signal because it serves no future purpose at this point. That guy won't be too long for the world. This one still has a little bit of life, but we obviously need to set up a few more, or convert a few more supply outposts to automated rubbish pickups. How are we doing here? Doing a pretty good job. I guess there is, in some cases, residual in some of these. A bit of residual stone and iron plate. The iron plate, of course, will be burnt up, but the stone will only be burnt up fairly slowly as we make more rail. It's about the only use for it in the main base from now on. And rail really doesn't need that much stone, so we're probably going to have quite a surplus of it for a long period of time. But that's okay. Wow, the logistic bots have virtually turned off. I wonder if that means that any of these... No, none of them have hit 100,000. Not sure what that means. 31k. The construction manager has definitely settled down a lot. Built up to 7,000 construction bots. Wow. Yeah, it's beginning to quieten down. We are very much getting on top of the deconstruction. So, the next part of the deconstruction is going to be the station setup. I'll leave this line here just for now. We don't need any of this. We're not going to need these where they are. So that's the upper part of the station. And this will be the lower part. Oops, I don't want to take out the roboports yet, or possibly even ever. Those ones up there, as they serve our exchange between logistic systems. If I take out these, we will lose some valuable stuff, so I will refrain. There we go. And we're actually getting a decent response at the moment. Maybe that is in response to logistic bots not needing to do quite so much work anymore. Right, where do you connect to? You do connect over here. So that is good, because the next thing we're going to do is start ripping out some of this stuff. Now, I just need to see. These guys do make a connection down the side here, so that is good. I think I am going to need to rip out this entire collection. Let's rip out all of this controller. Should I make a copy for posterity? Possibly. Not sure what's going on with that. Never mind. Now, let's rip all this out. Careful not to rip that out, because we still need that. And we will rip out all of this. Trains have to run somewhere, eh? And we will rip out all of this and all of this. With a bit of luck, some of our excess bots will end up going into storage as a consequence of this. I'm quite happy with that. Ooh, the hit. The UPS hit. We need the space. We need the space for a new train platforming system. The number of roboports here is quite insane. And it was always struggling, even though it was insane. Don't need those power switches anymore. We can save even more power by not having any of this. Not can go. Oh, I need to be a little bit careful here. I think I will take out this line. And I will take out this line. Are you out of power, or are you not needed? You're not needed. You are needed. Why are you depowered? You should be needed. I think I must have cut the circuit at some point, the circuit condition, accidentally. That's not entirely desirable. Okay, this is where the condition starts. Gets sent here. Apparently green circuits are still carrying the condition. Some of them are. It's not making it over to red circuits. So, why are we building when we have 388,000 though? The net needs to be less than 0 for this to want to produce any. So this has been disconnected from the equation from the looks of things. Well, certainly I've screwed up my wiring there, but never mind. We'll just assume that everything's okay and carry on. Well, actually we won't do that exactly. We will come up here. So I'm going to lay across one of these things. If I can find it again. I think that's it. Like so. So this is the furthest extent of where the new rail will come to. Like that. And here's the other one. Comes through here. Is it? Actually, I should have started that like that. Does it matter? Let's line it up with one above it. They're certainly very quick to get this back down. Obviously they're not happy about the idea of it having been removed in the first place. That'll do. Okay. So, this gives us 2 work sections. Another stack down here. I guess why not? Why not? Because there's all sorts of cable in the way. That was a good reason why not. Now, you guys need to go where exactly? About there. And there. There. So that gives us a ton of recharge capability, 2 fairly good decent areas for building SpaceX rocket components, and this area for building our, if only I had a mirror capability, building these things. Yes, if only I had a mirror. Maybe I need to look up, see if there is a blueprint mirror mod, because that would certainly make this next exercise so much easier. So maybe we will pause here and I will have a look. Okay, I will catch you shortly, guys. Bye bye. And welcome back. So I have loaded up Kilrog's Blueprint Manager. I have absolutely no idea what this does. Aha! That's what we want. So, if we have a blueprint, something like that, tick, and we want to do this. Do we go... Oh, that's nice. That is exactly what we want. Good on you, Kilrog. I'm going to give you a shout out since you've made such a handy mod. Let's just go into mods. No, that's not what I want. Other access control. That just shows you that. What am I trying to find? I'm not sure. I was trying to work out, I might have to show you. He's called Kilrog anyway, and he's made this mod manager that can swap. It might not work perfectly, I don't know yet, but it can swap, it can reflect blueprints, and that is exactly what I desire at the moment. So what I need, it's probably from about here. I don't know if we'll have room for all of this or not, but if we were to run down here and grab all of that, yep. All the way to there. That is pretty much exactly what I want. Yes, tick. Put it in that corner. No, hold it and hit this one. And now, Kilrog, you are the best, man. You are the best. This is exactly what we need. Does that fit, or do we have a problem at the other end? It's hard to say. Stamp it down. Yes, it does fit. That's perfect. And these are our exits now. Oh, that is excellent. That has saved me a hell of a lot of time just now. You might not need something like this all the time, but it's awesome. That might be a must-have mod for me going forward. If you haven't picked up on it yet, I like this mod. What a handy thing. Okay, let's get a radar in there. And look, as if by magic. So, what are we going to do on this side? We're not going to do exactly the same as we did on the other side. We are going to have 4 iron, 4 copper, yes, that's the same. 2 steel, that's the same. Then we are going to have a stone brick and a stone. Although, with the amount of stone we have in storage, we might never need stone again. $113,000. I guess it's not that much. It just depends. Oh my goodness. I do have to do something about our green circuits that are running out of control. I don't need a million green circuits in storage. Oops, we're too far over. So, how's this going? It's looking complete. Some difficulty, so we might need to place signals manually in some places. One of those isn't going to cut it. Let's get some rail. Are we in the zone? Yes, we are. Now, that's a chain, isn't it? Yes, that's what we wanted. Beautiful. It looks like we are missing a couple of chain signals up here as well. That should fix that. Now, this collection these guys are kind of in the way. Because I'm going to reuse that stacker. Seems to have less issues than the one on the other side. Perhaps. Yes, all of these bits that go completely through can be removed. For now. that one just yet. There we go. And you can come through like so. There we go. So, you need one of them, you need one of them, you need one of them, you need one of them. You need one of them, and you probably need one of them. There we go. That is looking much better. Do we have power over here at all? Yes. Just not for those guys. There you go, you can have your power back. Right. That's nice UPS. Won't last. This doesn't look right that this is all disconnected. No, the train's not loading up at all. No wonder we have nice UPS. That's what happens when you're doing nothing. So I've obviously broken a whole lot of things, but not to worry. We will probably... I'll probably try and sort out what I've broken between episodes, because that might get a bit tedious and hard to commentate on. But you are going to not be Vimraz, you are going to be Iron Plate. Oh, what? Oh yes, Iron Plate Drop West, that's right. Iron Plate Drop West. Iron Plate Drop West. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copper Plate Drop West. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steel Plate Drop West, is it? Steel Drop Off. Is it Steel Drop Off? Do we not use plate? Steel Drop Off. So Steel Drop Off West. Stone Brick Drop Off, and Stone Drop Off. Right. So, I might just make these zigzag. And then rejoin these guys up here because these exits work just fine. There we go, that's what we need. I don't know if it's exactly the same zig for every one. I guess we will find out in a moment. here in terms of getting the curvature just right. And again, 4 out of 4. Awesome. So, I don't need more rail. We basically now have an operational system, I believe. We are probably out of time. So yes, I'll fix up the wiring around here. We will get this up and running in the next episode. And yeah, we're very shortly going to start the final SpaceX science. Can't wait. See you then. Bye bye.